What's happening, YouTube? Oh, that last video was actually from yesterday afternoon. I got tired. I was trying to get it to download, and of course, it froze while I was sleeping. So I had to fuck with it first thing this morning. Anyway, it is now, shit, it's after 6 a.m. What do you know about that? On Tuesday, the 24th of November. I try to make a point of doing the date and the time because you never know when somebody's going to see this. So anyway, but I'm watching the stock market like I mentioned in that other video, and I'm completely blown away when I think about how the pandemic has gotten so many people closed up right now and no guarantee for a future in regards to their businesses. But yet the stock market keeps going up and up and up and up and up. The banks got super low interest loans, right? So I'm sure there's people getting their hands on cash for next to nothing. And when the shit hit the fan last time, the loans dried up. The credit cards dried up. All of the lenders tightened up real fast. I remember this because I had refied a couple vehicles and got into a better loan and had some equity and used that equity off these vehicles to pay off a big chunk of a credit card debt. I think I had a $20,000 limit and I owed 15 and I paid off 10. Boom. So I only owed 5. And so that should have brought my limit on the card, what the limit max was and what I owed way down, so it would boost my credit score. You see what I'm saying? If you got a $20,000 limit, you only owe $5,000, it looks better on your credit score than if you're maxed out. So you know what they did? As soon as I got my balance down to $5,000, they dropped my limit to $5,000, so I was maxed out. I was worse off on my credit score after giving them $10,000. It should have helped me and it hurt me. I didn't recognize what was going on at the time, but boy, I know now. So, word to the wise, you start seeing some funny shit with your credit cards, if they start maxing your cards out, cutting off your line of credit, an equity line of credit on your house or whatever, you see credit starting to tighten up, it's coming. Trust me, it's coming. But right now, they're giving fucking money away like drunken sailors, and people don't even have a fucking job. But they're lending it to you, they're not giving it to you, right? You're on the hook for this fucking money, unless it's government bailout, which still hasn't happened yet. Shit. So, my spider senses are telling me, Trump's finally letting go of the reins. Biden's starting to pick up his fucking job. The transition is starting, right? It's gonna happen. Whether you like it or not, it's gonna happen. And that's gonna go away. I don't see a lot of nonsense on the street. Yeah, there's some. But I still say the trouble comes from the pandemic and the stock market and the loss of jobs, which goes to a depression, which makes the shit on the street. That's when it's gonna take off, when people are hungry. The shit that's going on right now in the streets, the protest and the this and the that and the beef amongst the fucking conservative crowd and the liberal crowd and all that shit, that's gonna pale in comparison when it comes to the hungry crowd. Fuck you. Ain't nobody gonna care about politics. They're gonna care about food. Just saying. I hope I'm wrong. But from what I can see, the stock market's still banging. It's fucking, it just keeps going up and up and up. And the metals are starting to go down and down and down. I'm thinking, oh, fuck, it's coming. This is the dump, the pump and dump, right? Telling you, fuck. Wait and see. There's going to be a trigger moment in the stock market. Johnny's making his silly predictions again. Yeah, I know. But I said the date and the time on this video. I give it to spring. I give it to spring and this fucking shit show's over. We're in deep shit. Unless, and this is the only caveat, unless they find a way to squash the pandemic and it goes away. And it really goes away. Because right now the hospitals are fucked again. This is the second time the hospitals have been fucked. You can't ignore that. And all you fucking flu bitches that think this is bullshit, do you still think this is bullshit? Do you still think wearing a mask is not important after everything that's been going on? Are you still on that bandwagon? I'm just curious. You know, everybody's got a right to their fucking opinions. I get it, right? I followed a lot of conspiracies. I've talked a lot of shit in my day, and I've been wrong many motherfucking times. I can admit when I'm wrong. Because you look fucking stupid for number one, and the last thing you want to do is give people bum advice and they get hurt by your big fucking mouth by doing something, you know, sell this, buy that on your fucking big mouth, and it bites them in the ass. Well, you know, you got to take a certain responsibility for that when you're running your fucking mouth. Me, I just say buy a little silver, buy a little extra food, save for a fucking rainy day, be a Boy Scout, and, you know, be your fucking brother's keeper. We're going to know soon enough. Spring's not that far away. Give me 6 fucking months. And like I said,